Stable chat today here in Wangaratta, catching up with Sharon Hayne, and I cheated because I've actually done a false start, so I actually got to work out how to pronounce the last name. Firstly, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
I like finding stories out and people, and I haven't done a lot of research, fair to say, but I've done a little bit. Donna Castles pointed out to me the other night, a couple of weeks ago at Shepparton, that you achieved a first for yourself, training a double at Shepparton. I'm going to say, was it the 20th or the week before?
I think it was the 20th, I'm not sure.
Shepparton Trotters Cup night. You actually trained a double on that night. Unfortunately, I was there, but went home before the last race. Congratulations!
Thank you.
Thrill?
It was.
Yeah. How many horses do you train?
Only 2.
Yeah, and they both won on the same night. I mean, it can be, it can be hard. We're up here at Wangaratta, so it would have been a short drive home for you, but it also would have probably been a little bit shorter because you would have been on a high all the way home.
I was, but my leg was sore, so but it did take some of the pain away.
I bet it did. You only train the 2. We're here at Wangaratta. Where do you work them?
I take him every morning into the Wangaratta trotting track.
Yep, the pair of them in there, and have a nice system. How long have you been training horses for?
A long time. Yeah, I can't remember. Been years now. I worked for a few people. Yep. For Lance Justice and a few people down there in Melbourne. I worked for Emma Stewart at one stage. Yep. But yeah.
And you love the game?
I do. It's a good game. Yeah. It's hard, but I just enjoy it. It's more of a hobby than anything with me. So and to have success for 2 out of 2, it was a big deal.
Was that ever a goal for you? Like, I mean, we always want them to win every time they go around, but did you ever set yourself sort of goals like that?
No, not really. It's a bit of a hard achievement with only 2 horses. Like, I think it's too hard to sort of achieve. Yeah. But they just had everything right. The drive was right. Both drivers did a great job, and they both were successful on the night. So
Mickey Bellman and Donna Castles, and Donna was one that pointed out that I've got to be careful how I say it, because she wasn't bossy. She just said you'd be a great story, because you've got a fair bit going on in your life. You work a couple of jobs, and you also got to look after your father, who is 91 years young. So you do have a little bit on the plate. Yeah,
I do.
What makes you get out of bed and still work the horses when you've got so much going on?
I've always loved horses. I started riding horses when I was 3 years old. I went to state level doing dressage, so that's a big achievement. And just horses have been my life. Like, I've been there all the time. Dad had gallopers years ago. He never trained them. He just had gallopers, good gallopers, and just horses I just love them.
What's about the trotter that you fell in love with?
I was too heavy as a jockey.
So is that the true reason? Or
Yeah, we got out of gallopers because I couldn't do much more. I used to train them and I'll pre-train them. I'd break them in and get them going, the gallopers, for Dad. And they'd be sent off to trainers and stuff. And I was just too heavy. I wanted to do more, and so I went into the trotters.
And when did you start learning the trotters? Like, did you just...
I used to wag school. Yep. And go over to the trotting track, because my school was only a block away from the trotting track. So I'd wag school and go over and work a couple of horses for old Donnie Richards, which I think Loverboy races in his colours. Yeah. So, yeah. They
wouldn't have minded you wagging school and giving them a hand, I'd gather?
No, not back then.
We don't condone that. Anyone watching it, we don't condone any of your kids doing it. Wangaratta, they used to have a heap of horses being trained there. There's a gentleman whose name my brother used to drive for, I can't remember, but he used to train horses from here as well. But there used to be quite a large contingent of horses being trained out of Wang?
Yes, there was. I'm setting up some more boxes, like the old boxes there. We're doing a few up to see if I can get a couple of extras in that, I can, young ones or something that I can play around with in there. Yep. So, because I'm in there every day. So,
is anyone else train horses at the track at the minute?
Peter Newton trains one there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's about the only one at the moment.
Yeah. And so the closest track to Wangaratta, Shepparton. How far, Shep?
Hour and a half. Oh, yeah. Straight over the mountain.
But at least now with the calendar, at least you can sort of half program to go there, and you've been doing a bit of Sundays going to Cranbourne too, and was it Loverboy? Yeah, well, it was Loverboy. He went bang 2 for 2 for you after that. Like he did the right thing for you at Cranbourne as well.
Yes, he did. Yeah, Michael drove him well again, and he pulled the goods off again. So I was wrapped for the other half owner in him. You know, all he wanted was a photo on the wall, and now he's got 2 in a row, and I don't know whether his missus is going to let him put them both up. But anyway, we'll see.
Yeah, he'll get there. If she's watching, he'll get there. 2 redheads together. That's a bad combination too, Mickey Bellman. I hope the owner's not a redhead as well, is he?
No, he's not.
No, Mickey Bellman and him. But I think you got some good people around you as well, like very passionate people like Michael and Donna. And I imagine they give you pretty good feedback as well.
Yeah, look, I used to go over and give Donna a bit of a hand earlier on, but Mum passed away 12 months ago. So, she left me a little bit of money and that went into him. I'm sure Mum would be happy with that.
Yeah, she'd be sitting up there and enjoying that part of it.
I think so, especially now. I've got it back.
Do you think sometimes we forget about the industry, what it actually means? Like it is fun. We're not talking about you lining up in a big race on Saturday night or anything else like that. We sometimes actually forget the joy that the industry can bring us.
Yeah, I think so. Like back in the day, like I remember we used to it was just all fun. The whole thing was fun. Yeah. And it was going to the races and seeing the colours and the people that used to turn up there. It was, it was a big turnout, and now it's struggling. It's a struggling industry, which is sad. It's sad. I don't see many people coming up through the game, younger ones underneath. Yep. They don't seem to. It's too hard to work. Like it's just a hobby for me, and I don't think there's many people that want to do it as a hobby now.
But it can be an expensive hobby too. Like I mean, you're working long hours to enjoy your hobby, aren't you?
Yes, I am, but I do it because I love it. Yeah. I've bred a foal. Well, she's due to foal soon. She's over the road, and I've got one on the ground now. He's 12 months in October. I just got him gelded yesterday, so I'm getting the young stock coming through, and that one, she's 2 years old soon, so she's my next project. She'll be coming, doing hopefully being all right, because she's the one out of Mum's mare, so
got a bit of sentimental value there.
Yeah, she has, so she could be a mongrel and still be here.
What about what did Dad say afterwards? Was Dad happy?
Dad stayed home.
Yeah, but he knows you got a double.
Oh, yeah. I had someone was staying here looking after him, and they went to bed because they couldn't stay up any longer. And of course, he went running down the hallway and woke everybody up and made sure everybody knew. So
well, that's awesome. And again, the little things we can't put a monetary value on, are we? The enjoyment, and I'm sure he would have gone to bed smiling that night, and just absolutely had a great thrill.
Yes, and I think he got up early the next morning just to tell me that they won, as if I didn't know.
But
just to make sure.
But that is exactly what it's about, and it's what the sport's about, and it's about the fun and the excitement that you can have with it. And I think it's a great little story. I'm glad Donna did alert me to it, and I probably apologise. I went home a bit early from Shep, but I'd had a solid enough day. But I think it's a great little story. Where are they stepping out next?
I'm looking at Kilmore, both of them, because I've only got the 2, and I try and put them together, only because it's petrol and everything else. It's the easiest way to go about it, and plus they're good mates.
Yeah. So that'll be next Thursday night, a week's time. Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see what happens. Hopefully he might be able to do a third. I've never done that before either.
Three in a row?
Yeah.
Pressure on Mickey B there.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. He eats pressure for breakfast, so we don't have to worry about that.
No, that's right.
We won't have to worry about your colours because he's driving in the prostate colours, so prostate awareness counts, so raising funds. So it'll be a real good cause if he can get up and win.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be on them both, hopefully.
Oh, Donna won't like that.
Oh, no. She's okay. She doesn't like going to Cranbourne, so that's why she got the ass from Cranbourne.
Well, she doesn't even know. She doesn't know she got the sack now. She's going to be like, oh, I've just found out I got the sack. It'll be fine. No. Sharon, thank you. Keep up the great work. Keep enjoying the sport, giving Dad things to look forward to, and so many other people. So well done, and thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you. Thanks very much. See ya.